Yeah, so we're here with my beautiful, amazing, phenomenal sister, Kenya Stevens. How are you, fam?
I'm very good. Nice to be with you here, Victor.
Amazing, amazing. I'm so happy you're here today. Yeah, so I want to just jump right in, fam. I want to ask you the question, what is Juju Mama? What is progressive love?
Progressive love is a series or a philosophy that has 4 little points. If you want to know what they are, I can share those. But it's a
Please.
philosophy that supports people in having deeper relationships that surpass the Western idea, which can be a little bit shallow. We like connected relationships. And that's what progressive love provides.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much, fam. So, I got to ask about those 4 pillars that you just described. Please share them with me.
Sure. Progressive love is 4 simple pillars that deal with a total philosophy. The first is that in a good relationship, in a new paradigm relationship, there's no shame and no blame. Nobody's fault. Everyone is creating here. Everyone is equally responsible in the relationship. Number 2, there are to be no victims and no villains. That means that we're never taking on the stance that somebody's doing something to us that we can't change or alter or work on. And number 3, no cop-outs and no dropouts.
Ooh, I love that one.
And yeah, that one, well, I'm glad you love that one. Some people feel like it's a lot, but to really stay and try to work through the challenges rather than hit the front door every time.
Makes sense.
And the final one is that the purpose is growth. The purpose of any relationship is to grow our character while the benefit is love.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, my sister. Thank you so much. So I got another question for you, fam. Do you believe that sex is sacred?
Oh, yes. I believe that, well, everything that we do is sacred, but sensuality is very, very connective. It's meditative. Everything about it brings the body into homeostasis. It heals the physical body. It heals the ethereal body. It heals the emotional body. It opens us up to who we actually are, to authenticity.
Amazing.
It makes us younger. It makes us more beautiful. I mean, what does sex not do? It makes us richer.
You gotta explain. Richer, how is that possible?
Well, because, the act of sensuality, when I say it makes you younger, it heals you, it makes you healthier, it literally raises your life force. So if you're talking about the law of attraction and you're magnetizing things into your life based on where your thoughts are, sensuality, and really the right kind of sensuality, keeps you uplifted. And there goes your magnetism through the roof. And now you're attracting more easily. You're like a shining beacon.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So my next question is very basic, but a lot of times when you look at any of the monotheistic religions, whether it be Judaism, Christianity, Islam, any sage, guru, or rabbi, they always sometimes have a doctrine of desire being negative, desire being bad. What are your thoughts on desire? Is desire a good thing?
I think that desire is, not only is it a good thing, it is something that you can never get rid of. It is that thing. I'll use my crystal to sort of give a demonstration of desire. Okay. Desire is that thing that keeps your chi moving forward so that you will move through these challenges that life presents. Like, let's say, for instance, I desire a man. In order to get him, I might have to learn patience. I might have to learn integrity. I might have to learn humility. I might have to learn femininity. There's going to be so many lessons and so many character developments that I get from following that desire.
Got you.
So without desire, what would I do? Would I ever expand? Would I ever grow? Would I ever, when I want something more, it guarantees that I'm going to go through the growth process of life.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So what is gender harmonics? Please. A lot of people want to know. Folks are excited and they really want to know, what is gender harmonics?
Well, gender harmonics is a wonderful system developed by my husband here at Juju Mama, where we match up the shades of feminine energy to the shades of masculine energy, so that we can get out of the binary thinking that there's just masculine and feminine. No, there are shades of masculine, 4 of them in our book, and shades of feminine, 4 of them. And we work to show couples how to utilize these shades in order to create the formula that they want in their relationship.
That is powerful. As you know, my wife and I have been clients, longtime supporters of progressive love, and we love the work that you do. And I'd really like you to expand a little bit on the 3-way mirror model. What is the three-way mirror that you developed, that you co-developed, that you and your husband have brought across North America? What is this program, this model, this method of thinking?
The three-way mirror is a wonderful method of thinking. It takes that whole piece where you used to argue with your partner about who fault it is, who did the wrong thing, why did I create you? You nothing. You nothing to me. You know, I made a mistake when I got you. It takes that whole idea and turns it onto its head. It gives us a sane way of looking at our partners and understanding that they are reflecting some part of you with their behavior. And that helps us to love. You can't really truly love anybody else unless you can clearly see how you are reflected in them and they are reflected in you. And it is always the case. You know, some people say, I don't need the mirror. I'm nothing like my partner. You know, I'm like, y'all need to come to one of my workshops and try the three-way mirror, because you will find out it's not about being just like your partner. There are three ways that you're reflecting your partner. And that's the type of thing that we teach in the three-way mirror understanding.
That's beautiful. Yeah, so you're an author just as I am, and your book literally has changed thousands of people's lives across North America, probably internationally as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So Tame Your Woman and Your Husband's book, Tame Your Woman, Your Husband's book, Rakim, and Change Your Man, your book, has an interesting piece. And in your book, you speak about the 30-minute orgasm. I need you to share that a little bit for some of our listeners.
Woo! You want to get me warm in my office tonight.
I don't mind.
I would love to have a 30-minute orgasm right now. But what that is the extended pleasure that comes when one surpasses the idea of tension sex. So tension sex has the orgasm in mind. You're rushing to get there and you want to get to that closure or that point. That's tension sex. Connected sex gives you a whole meandering valleys through which you can go through. And this is the kind of sex that really starts igniting the female to where she surpasses the clitoris as the only orgasmic point and moves into the vaginal orgasms, G-spot orgasms, deep spot orgasms, up to heart chakra orgasms. The orgasms can go all the way up. So when we talk about the 30-minute orgasm, we're talking about utilizing that whole orbit of systems to ignite each one at each point, to where for 30 minutes you are in orgasm because you have started from the bottom and moved it all the way up. It is a special technique, and I cannot. It's hours, it's days. You know, the orgasm is 30 minutes, but the bliss lasts for days.
It's beautiful. Yes. You bring this amazing, authentic transparency to all forms of communication. It's just truly remarkable the way you're able to express yourself, and I love it, my sister. I appreciate you. So if you had the ability to go back and speak to 16-year-old Kenya Stevens, advice on love, relationships, what would be one thing, practical thing that you would want 16-year-old Kenya Stevens to know about relating?
Well, 16-year-old Kenya Stevens did not understand that the first thing I would let her know is that sex is for you. She thought that she was having sex for a man. You know, she was performing and thinking that, you know, she didn't know, like she knew how to give herself an orgasm, but she did not know how to integrate with the man such that the man's energy and her energy combined is what's bringing the orgasm. And the reason she didn't know that is because she thought she was giving pussy. When actually she was receiving the gift, the profound gift of this king's lingam and this connection. And she just didn't see it that way. I guess the second thing I would share with her is that you do not have to desire to be owned by a man. I really felt like that's what I wanted. Like I wanted that. I wanted a man to sort of possess me, all of me. And I didn't know that I would need a community of people in my life. I thought I would need that man. I didn't realize how important community was at that time.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. So how do people join your movement? How do they subscribe? What is your call to action? How do they follow you, communicate with you, and get involved in the amazing work that you and Rakim Stevens are doing? They can. Well, one thing that we do have is our website, which is Juju Mama Blog.
if you want to check out our articles, or jujumamastore.com. So one of those two, if you want the blog, jujumamablog.com, store is jujumamastore.com. We sell 180 wonderful products. We share them with you at our store.
Wow, 180.
Yeah.
Y'all been busy.
Yes, very. Over the years, we have thousands of downloads.
Yes, ma'am.
We showcase 180 of them. But we would love also, membership. We have wonderful forums online that are transformative classrooms for evolved spirits. So we invite anyone.
Well, thank you so much for your time, my sister. Is there anything that you would want anyone listening to leave here with? Any message you'd like to communicate to the family, locally, globally, internationally? Please share.
Oh, yeah. Now, we are doing it. It's already a done deal. We are perfection as we stand, and each day we evolve more and closer to what it is that we naturally are, and that is harmonious as a species. We can get along, men and women, children and adults, all humans, regardless of race. We can do this. We are moving towards a profound era of love, and I'm happy to be alive at this time.
Oh, I'm happy to be alive as well, my sister. Thank you so much for sharing your message, sharing your brand, and really showcasing what excellence truly looks like. I appreciate you. And to all our listeners, whatever you desire, you truly deserve. Thank you. God bless you, my sister. I appreciate you.
See you soon.